Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Guerrero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Anthony DeSclafani gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big sweeping breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know. For a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back, and this is off the second base bag. Larkin on the grass, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Turner on at first, nobody out. To 2-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Ripped down the first base line. Step on the bag for one, and he is in there.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad. Guerrero swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Here it comes, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Runner at second here with one man out. Another full count offering on its way. Full count still. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Turner is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Vladimir Guerrero has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Striding into the box, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get one in the zone yet.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two. Taken, strike two called, and it's even at 2-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Struck him out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Dawson.
In now, Dawson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. The 0-1 pitch. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Picked up by Larkin. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runners on first and third, two away. Popped him up. Larkin moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Two hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. Nationals on top, 1-0. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Max Scherzer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Reds, the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Barry Larkin has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Now a bunt attempt here. And that's the first out.
Batting third, first baseman, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. Past battles with Scherzer, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Bends into the zone for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Critter fields it cleanly on to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Batting fourth, catcher, Johnny Bench.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Johnny Bench, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Larkin at second with 2 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Standing in, Joe Morgan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot to third. Rendon is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move to ending number 2 here in Cincinnati. It's the Nationals 1 and the Reds 0. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Fly ball right down the line in left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that's going to fall for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Turner stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Too high. 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Murphy at third. Zimmerman is over at second with one down in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first two innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schebler giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And set to stand in a guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career, the free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 to Vlad. That misses. 2-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two out with the man at first. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Nationals lead it 3-0. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 0 for 7.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rendon calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Into the box, Scott Schebler. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. high pop-up. Rendon on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-0. And it's taken, strike one. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still down 3-0. View of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on MLB Network. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Bryce Harper. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Dawson. Swing and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. It's 1-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Yeah, here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Gary Carter will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Three and 2 now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Gary Carter has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Murphy possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. The 0-1 hit on the ground out to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Nationals leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Anthony DeSclafani.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. One and 2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes again.
This is skied into short left center. Guerrero moving forward, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Gary Larkin.
Ready for another chance. Barry Larkin, a base hit in his first trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Here it comes. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Duvall has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Coming to the plate now, Max Scherzer. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Scherzer is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Here it comes. 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Don gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike one.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 3-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Dawson is right there, one down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, that is the cardinal sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Morgan is off at first with two away. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Outside and low, 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dawson ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the run will score all the way from first.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And that brings up Scott Schebler, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball two. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. In now is Anthony Rendon. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Anthony Rendon.
First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
That's a ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Hamilton comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Favorable call in there for a strike. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as Vlad shows his wheels by swiping second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Now the 2-0. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Dawson.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Matt Harvey is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Matt Harvey.
Andre Dawson will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will get, no, he's in there. Very close play at first. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Andre Dawson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Harvey over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Suarez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall,
Leading
looking
up
to
for the
put
Reds,
the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1-1.
Up high, 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Dawson is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, pitcher, Matt Harvey.
Scooter Gennett will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Scooter Gennett.
A ball and no strikes. Past battles with Scherzer, he's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he fouls this one off. Gennett is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
1 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Popped him up. Rendon is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Gary Larkin.
Now at the plate, Barry Larkin, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score holds, it's 3-1. Michael Lorenzen takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Striding in now for the Nats, Daniel Murphy.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
Dribbled down the third baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Max Scherzer. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Nationals 3 and the Reds 1. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The catcher, number 5.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Johnny Bench. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Hamilton leads off first with 1 away. With that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. From the stretch. And he just misses with a curveball.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
A 1-0 delivery. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. First and second now, 1 man out. Two and 1 to Joe Morgan.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And the pitch on 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Guerrero will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dawson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away and set to stand in. A guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career, the free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Rendon, base runner at first with 1 out. skied into very shallow right. Schebler is over. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Washington, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Sean Kelly is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Sean Kelly.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. His past history with Sean Kelly, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Tucker Barnhart will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Larkin.
Ready now, Barry Larkin. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Schebler at second. Barnhart at first. One gone. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Billy Hamilton waits on deck. The 3-1 to the right side and through, a base hit. Schebler rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Boy, Giro, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count to get a fastball. He gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Billy Hamilton. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. His past history with Sean Kelly, he's 1 for 3. Comes set and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 36.
At the plate, Joey Votto. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Fouled off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Nationals are out in front here, 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So stepping in, Dawson.
Leading off for the Nationals, center fielder, Dawson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And no chance for Votto there. It's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first baseline. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Now in the box, Gary Carter. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Garrett, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Runners going. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Inside with the slider, 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Duvall. 1 out. visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game.
Murphy.
Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed up a little high. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Two balls and a strike. Dawson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Two and two.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, 1 on, and a 1-run game. Another full count pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit hard to short. He's got it to second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Nationals lead 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Madsen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Mark Reynolds will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 14, Mark Reynolds.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hot shot down the line. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home. A fastball on the outer third. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon has it. There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Guerrero is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Wandy Peralta enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Mark Reynolds.
Leading off for the Nationals, first baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here comes the 0-1, and a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Peralta is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Here now the 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2.
Trey Turner waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Reynolds gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Larkin. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's going to be in time as Reynolds is out at second base.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Nats a 4-2 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Now batting, left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1 on its way to Vlad. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here for Vlad Guerrero, giving him an even .450 for his career. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Nationals 5 and the Reds 2. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in and looking for more, Scott Schebler. He singled his last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
Sorry, that's a ball.
Now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. Guerrero is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away.
23. Adam Duvall.
Striding in, Adam Duvall, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Doolittle, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
1-2. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And there's his first base hit in this one. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Tony Perez will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Tony Perez.
4-1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Barry Larkin. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Slap hard the opposite way. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. The Reds down to their last strike. Lays off 2-2 now. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final today. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Sean Doolittle records the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals: 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.